What's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of On Point Trucking Concepts. And today, what we're going to talk about is securing these bad boys. Yep, that's right. We're going to talk about securing these cat, what I call them cat mud bugs. Let's go. I ain't seen a securement video in a while. Let's do one right now. Let's go.
Lately, I've been getting money. I can help how you feel, baby. You a real one. Get it, hit, show you real, show you real, show you real, show you real, show you real.
Alright, kinfolk, my bad. I don't know what was going on with the camera, but I'm back. Like I said before, welcome to another edition of On Point Trucking Concepts with your main man, LoShawn Parks. Today, I'm gonna do a securement video. I ain't done one in a while, and it's time to update y'all with a securement video. So, the product that I have today, I'm out here in Stanford, North Carolina, getting these Caterpillar tractors. I call them Caterpillar mud bugs, because every time you see them, they playing in some damn mud, right? But what I'm gonna show you guys today is how I secure them. There's several different ways that you can secure these, but this is the way that I've been taught. This is the way that I feel the most secure. Shout out to a couple of buddies of mine who have helped me along the way in trucking over my 3 years of doing flatbed. Shout out to my homeboy Shannon. Shout out to my pops over there, Richard Dyer. If you guys are not familiar, you guys go check out their Facebook page. It's what is it? Dark Side Flatbedders. The Dark Side Flatbedders. If you're a flatbedder, you're looking for information, we all up in there. All right, so ain't no question in there too hard for us to answer. We got a lot of seasoned vets in there. But what I'm gonna show you guys today is how you go about securing these cat loads right here. Well, these cat mud bugs, as I would call it, cat machinery. So without further ado, let's go take a look at it. I'm gonna show you guys one-on-one how I do one of these, and then I go across the other ones, because I've already secured 3 of these. So I'm gonna show you on my last one up here exactly chain for chain how I do it. All right, now what I'm gonna show you guys right now before I hop up there and demonstrate this is the front of the Caterpillar tractor. Okay, it's the front chain. I'm gonna show you guys the front chain, and here's the back end of a tractor, which I'm gonna show you guys the back end of the tractor. I think this is best to do it from this angle because you get the best of both worlds. This one I'm gonna show you guys how to do the front chain, and on this one I'm gonna show you guys how to do the back chain. Okay, that's pretty much what it is. It's the front and back. All right, so we're gonna start out first by showing you on the back one. Okay, do you see those holes right there? See that hole right there? See that little green symbol right there? It's telling you where to put your chain at. So what you're gonna wanna do from here, and I'm gonna demonstrate it for you guys. I'm gonna put the camera down and show you, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chain through the loop, down around, and it's another hole just like that one on the other side. I'm gonna bring it up through there, and I'm gonna bring it down, and I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna kick it out. Like I said, I explained all this to you. I just wanted to show you guys real quickly. So the chains are gonna end up coming like this, and gonna go like that, okay, on the back end. They're gonna be pulling to the back. Now on the front one, right up under the arm right here, you have another, for the front one, you have a ring here, okay, where you're gonna put your chain through there. You see the little green symbol right there? It tells you where to put your chain. On most of these machinery, it's gonna tell you where to put your chains at, okay, where to hook your chains into it to do it, all right? If you don't see that symbol on there, just don't start hooking to any and everything. Like, you can't just hook to this, hook to that, hook to anywhere. You have to hook where they specifically tell you to hook your chains in at, and that's where you're gonna put your chains for on the front, all right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the camera down, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly the steps that I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do, I got my 2 chains out here right now, okay? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take my chain, and first I'm gonna do this first one actually. I'm gonna take my chain, and it's gonna come across just like this, down, and I'm gonna show you guys how I scoop it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put the camera down and show you guys how I do it. All right, so first thing first, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna grab this chain. I'm gonna indicate to you guys exactly how I'm gonna put this chain down in here first. All right, so with the front one going up here through this way, I'm gonna wanna bring the chains forward, okay? When I got the chains in the rear, I'm gonna wanna pull them to the back, all right? Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my chain. You guys remember that hole I showed you? You're gonna put it through that hole, all right? So let me hop on up here, show you how athletic the boy is. Just like that. So I'm gonna hop up here. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna grab you guys. And show you guys exactly what I'm doing. All right, let's take a look. Up close and personal. All right, So now here's my chain. So I'm gonna take the hook of my chain and I'm gonna run it through that hole right there, okay? Such like this. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'll run it through it a little bit. Let it have enough slack, right? So now what I'm gonna do is, I gotta walk through this little tight space. Hey man, I'm a skinny guy, so hey, I can walk through here. If you're not a skinny guy, you got to walk around. Me, skinny guy, can make shit happen. All right, so as you guys can see, my chain is sitting right over there, right? It's sitting through that loop. So what I gotta do now is I gotta grab it. So what I'm gonna do, the best thing to do for this is they have this little vent up here at the top. So you see, I can see my chain. I can see my chain down there. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick my arm down here. All right, I'm gonna grab it, slide it over a little bit. See how I threw it over there? So now, since I threw it over there, I can go over there and grab my chain on this end. All right, when I grab it on this end, all right, so you see I threw it over here enough. So now what I'm gonna do is grab my chain and I'm gonna put this hook through that hole on the opposite side, okay? So you're gonna come through like so. Came through it, there you go. All right, now what I'm doing, I'm back out a little bit. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna pull my chain on down. Pull my chain on down, pull my chain on down. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put you guys down and let you guys see exactly the proper length and how I go about doing it, all right? Let's take a look. All right, so I'm back down here on the ground now. So I'm gonna show y'all. So y'all see where the chain is coming in at, right? So you really don't want this chain to be touching any of the paint, man, because that can be a claim against you. So you wanna make sure that you're gonna angle this perfectly right, okay? You're gonna angle this perfectly right so that it doesn't be hitting that paint when you're going down the highway. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna aim it up. Okay, so this looks like about the right one, right? So I'm gonna come down through this rail right here, all right? Come down through this rail with the chain. Next thing what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip 2 spaces, all right? Skip 2 spaces. So I got 1 hole, 2 holes, all right? So what I'm gonna do is come down 2 spaces. Over here where this one is at, what I'm gonna do with it now, let me give me a second. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to hold the camera. I ain't got the GoPro or nothing like that working. I'm working with the camera. So, give me 1 second, put this down. There we go, now I got a grip on it. All right, now I got a grip on it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this and we're gonna link them together. So I'm gonna take these 2 pieces right here, slide up under that rail part, slide this over some. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bite it right here, okay? So what am I making? I'm making like a loop. As you can see, I'll bring you closer so you can see. I made a loop, all right? I don't want it to be touching underneath here. See, I don't want it to be underneath there. What I want it to do, I want it to be above it. Okay, I want it to be above it. All right, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. So, take you guys to the other side. That's the side. And on this side, you're gonna do exactly on this side what you did on that side, okay? So, what I'm gonna do is pull my slack, okay? Pull my slack to where it's tight, making sure I'm not hitting the paint, right? Like on the other side, you don't want it to hit the paint. So I gotta find my right angle. Come over here, you see, and then you run into the complications where you have your stake pocket right here. You can't send the chain down through there. It's not good, okay? So, slide it a little more. And it's still not touching the paint. So we're good to go, okay? We're good to go. So what I'm gonna do now is, as usual, like y'all can see, what we're gonna do, we're gonna count over 2 pockets, right? We're gonna count 2 pockets. So we got 1, 2 pockets. So I'm gonna come in right here with the chain and hook it. Right, take a look. So here we go. So I'm gonna hook it like so into the chain. All right, you guys see how it's wrapped around there? So now when I get my binder, and I throw my binder on there, put my binder up there at the top, pull down and snap. You guys are gonna take a look at how I do my binder snapping, okay? Be right back. Let me go get a binder. We're back. I wish I had a student with me to help me hold the camera, but I gotta do what I gotta do, right? So I got my little tripod holding it up, trying to see what I can do. But continuing on with the video, I got my snap binder here. You guys can see. I believe in the old school way. I like snap binders. I don't like the pinch binders. To each your own on it. Me, I like snap binders. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the snap binder, I'm gonna hook it up pretty much at its highest point closest to the tractor without it touching it. Okay, you understand? So you don't want that snap binder really touching the tractor. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm stretching it out. Alright, check me out. I'm stretching the binder out as far as it can go. Because then now what I did is I pulled the slack up from the chain to where I can hook. Okay? Y'all check that out? So all I did was I hooked it to the chain. Alright? Do a quick little tester. Make sure if it's tight enough for me on that one, which it is. So that's gonna be where I'm gonna lock it in at with my rod. So what I'm gonna do, put the rod in there, like so. And I'm gonna pull until it tightens it down. Make sure that's in place. Look at that. Good to go. No wiggle, no movement. You're good to go. All I'm gonna do is this access right here, the snap binder. Just gonna wrap it around the handle. Grab me a bungee, wrap the bungee around. Keeps the snap binder down when you're going down the highway. All right, cool deal. That one's a go, Joey. That one's a go, homie. All right. Let's show how to do the backside of these tractors. So I'm back. I know you guys cannot see me. It is all good. I'm still here. I'm just on the side of the camera because I would put it back a little bit, but the sun is shining in the camera, so it's the best way I can do the video. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the back. So I'm gonna put the chain right here through this hole, and I'm gonna run it down to the other side over there. Chop back the camera. Let me get the angle right so you guys can see me. I'm gonna put it through this hole. I'm gonna pause it and show you guys what I'm gonna do on the other side. All right, so here we go. Got my chain, I got my chain. All right, see the hook? So I'm gonna go through this hole. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over top. See it? Over top. And I'm gonna run it through the other side. Like I said, I'm a skinny guy, so I can fit right through here. Okay? Fit right through here, no problem. No worries. No worries. Straight like that. Alright? So what I'm gonna do now, we're gonna scoop y'all up. And I'm gonna show y'all what I did on this side. Like I said, everything pretty much what you do on one side, you do it on the other side the same way. All right, so what I did here, as you can see, I ran it from over there, where we was at originally, came here with it, underneath the tractor, up under, through the hole right here, and back down, and now we're gonna hook it, we're gonna pull it. All right, we back. I'm back over here now. All right, so what y'all gonna see me do now, I said, is I'm gonna pull it, okay? Because what you're gonna do with this one is gonna stop forward motion. I already got my chain up there to stop backward movement. Now this is gonna stop forward movement. So what you're gonna do with this one is you're gonna measure it up to make sure that you got the perfect angle. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's go. It comes down on this end and you do the same thing that you do on this end that you do on the other end. 45-degree angle, snatch straight up and down. It's not too far back, it's at a 45-degree angle. All right, and that's how you want your back chains to be, at a 45-degree angle, okay? And that's what we want, is a 45-degree angle. After you finish chain it up. Make sure that you wrap your chains around it like I was telling you before. You put your bungee on there, put your bungee in between the chain, wrap it. That's how you keep the snap binder secure from popping open and everything of that nature. As you can see, everything else on here looks A1. And I'm done with this one. On this one I use 8 chains, 8 binders, 2 chains for each tractor. Okay, 2 chains for each tractor. Like I said before, for the back end, you just take it up, down through here, over the other side, up, down. All right, and I'll give you guys a whole overview of the entire truck on how it looks with my securement. I gotta put a bungee on this one. All right, I actually put that bungee on this one. So I move this, my bad, lost you guys. Once I move this blanket and stuff out the way, all I do is I'll wrap the chain around. All right, let me put y'all down.
You do what you want when you pop it.